Hello, friends, and welcome to the Get Cozi podcast. I'm your host, Aaliyah Young. Get a drink, get a snack, get a project, get cozy, because today I'm going to be sharing with you all of the projects and all of the blankets and all of the crochet items that I sold from my grandma's house. Okay, so I didn't really steal these from my grandma's house, but I feel like I made out like a bandit when I received these items. So my grandma actually lives in, well, my grandma on my dad's side actually lives in Atlanta, Georgia. She's probably watching this video. So hi, Grandma Lonnie. She is an avid crocheter. She loves collecting yarn. She loves collecting crochet hooks. And I even so my dad was here in Virginia and for a little bit, and so I like put some yarn in a bag and some furls crochet hooks in there and some yarn that I think she would like, and I sent them to her when he went to visit her in Atlanta, and then she sent him back with all of this stuff. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to share it with you guys. So she actually had been making these blankets for us for a while, but you know how somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make you a blanket, or I'm gonna make you this, or I'm gonna make you that, and they never do. That's kind of how I thought what was going to happen, but no, she actually came through. I'm going to show you all the blankets and all the goodies that she gave me, sent back with my dad and gifted to me. But before we get into that, you guys, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What are you doing? What are you doing? We are trying to hit 10K this year, and it's going to happen, and so many amazing things are going to happen, and I'm just praising God in advance for all the amazing blessings He's gonna bestow upon this YouTube channel. So make sure you are subscribed. I know some people are like, oh my god, I've been watching your videos, but I didn't realize I wasn't subscribed. So go ahead and check down below. Just double check, okay? And make sure you turn on the notification bell, so if I go live or post a new video, you'll know. I've been posting videos lately, like my regular videos at 12 o'clock EST, and then like my podcast videos at 4 o'clock EST. I don't have a set schedule yet, but like days of the week schedule, but we're getting into it, okay? We're getting into it. And also comment down below what are some other things that you want me to talk about in the podcast. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with the yarn that she sent over because she knows this is like my favorite yarn. So this is the Bernat Forever. Do you say Bernat or Bernat? Bernat Forever Fleece Finest. Now, I did not know. So I have some. It's brown. I might pick, like, if I end up standing up, I'll probably show it to you. I got some and it's brown. My dad got it for me the last time he was at Atlanta because I never saw this in Joann's. Oh yeah, she's a Joann's girly too. She's a Hobby Lobby, Joann's, and Michael's girly. So she's always finding yarn on clearance. So she gave me 3 skeins of this. 3 skeins, y'all. I don't know whether or not I'm really considering putting the brown and the blue together and make a blanket, but I don't know. I feel like I need like a solid color, so I would need like a white, you know, to give it that like modern edge. I don't know, or I can just make like a blue sweater or a blue cardigan. I think maybe like a blue sweater. I have so much of this, so if you don't know, this is even though it's a weight 4, it kind of feels like in my hand, it feels like a weight 3, like a DK weight. And this is, so the yardage on this is insane. It's 888 yards of polyester yarn, like 1-ply felted yarn. It's so good. So if you ever work with this, let me know down in the comments. But I have 3 of them. So along with blankets, I'm just setting these to the side. Along with blankets, she also sent over some hats. Now, oh, give me a second. I gotta get some. Gotta stay hydrated. So she also sent over some hats for my boys. Now, my grandma Lonnie likes to do loom knitting. And I think this is a way for her to do her stash busting, because I can see like a lot of, she puts a lot of like, she two plies these and does a lot of loom knitting for hats, socks, all that good stuff. I don't know if she does it for blankets, but so this is one of them. Super cute. And then this one, I like this one. This black and gray one. It got some of the blue yarn on it, but as you can see, it's held together 2-strand, and it's loom. So it's so it's knitted and it holds its shape very well, but it also is kind of stretchy. And then this one is single plied, but she did a folded brim, and my son's already got it dirty. I like this one. Like if she made this one white, I like this one. I really started liking like folded brims. So we have a yellow one. This one's super cute. Super cute. And this one's like a lot more stretchier because it's just one. It's still held double, but it's one layer. And then she folded the brim. How cute. On her little loom. It made a cute little pom-pom. These hats are so special. And then this one, out of all of them, I tried to fit on my head, is the white. This one goes so hard. Oh my gosh. It's double, and it can be folded, and it's just so nice. It's super thick. It's so warm. My boys actually would keep these on their heads. It's so funny. The hats that I make, they don't keep on their heads, but the hat that like my grandma Lonnie makes, they love. I had to literally like rip these out of these hands before I made this video. They'll get them back, okay? I promise. Maybe not the white one, but they'll get them back. All right. So now the piece de resistance. I forgot when she told me that she was making me these blankets. Like a while ago, I forgot. But I know that she's been holding on to them, and they've been finished for about a year now, because she made a blanket for me, she made a blanket for my husband, and she made a blanket for my son, my oldest son. This was before my youngest son was born, so I think she's working on the youngest baby's blanket now. So I'm going to share with you the blankets from what I think is, I'm going to save the best for last in my opinion. So the first one that she made, now I don't know how long she's been crocheting, but the craftsmanship and the composition is just really nice. I don't know what pattern she used, but if you recognize this pattern, let me know down in the comment section below. But let me see. I'm gonna do like that little, you know how they review like their star blankets? You kind of saw. I really like the colors on this one. I don't know if this was also like a stash busting blanket, but she put these colors together, y'all. These colors were absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous and perfect for my son. Alright, so are you ready? I'm going to stand up and do this. Alright, y'all ready? So this is what my son's blanket looks like. How beautiful is this? So this is, it's just a, I don't know what pattern this is, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Like the colors, it kind of looks like a temperature blanket, right? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask her if it's a temperature blanket, but it looks super cute. It's so adorable. All right, I'm not gonna lie, rolling up the blanket was a lot of work. But so the next blanket, I'm not gonna do that. The next blanket is my husband's blanket. Now his blanket, he's super tall, so I think she just went with chevron for his. But the pulling, oh my gosh, I don't know what yarn this is either, but the pulling, the color pulling is incredible. Is incredible. Look how cool that looks. Like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love the colors too. Now this one is like a lot bigger because he's a tall guy. So it's about, I don't know. Is it my height? It's a little bit, no, I think it's like a little bit shorter than me. maybe. I'm 5'7". So it like, oh no, it's literally, so I'm thinking this is like a full size or twin size blanket for my husband, all right? And then this one is the best one out of all of them, guys. I don't care what you say. This one, she put her love, and I can feel it. I can feel it, y'all. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous that is. Look how beautiful. This is hands down better than anything that I could have ever made, y'all. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to show you one more blanket. So this is the blanket she made for me when I graduated from college. I still have it. I call this my security blanket. The more you use it, the more softer it gets. So as you can see, this one's more like a hexagon type of situation. And like just with time, it's softened up. And it's just really nice. But this, oh my gosh, this green blanket. Let me just roll back in, y'all. This green blanket, when I saw this green blanket, I could feel the love. I knew it was for me. I'm sorry. Get a little emotional. Because when you learn how to crochet, okay? When you learn how to crochet and you realize how much time and effort it actually takes to make something this big, something this beautiful. It's a star blanket. Like, it's a star blanket. It's so beautiful. I don't know what pattern this is. And I was looking at it. Like, I was looking at all the stitches and everything is perfect. Like, it's very rarely that I don't see mistakes. But she's been also crocheting for years now. But it's like, wow, this is so beautiful. It's so it's so beautiful. But like I said, when you learn how to crochet, when you learn how to do crafts like this, to receive something this nice and this well thought out and really well executed. Oh, let me even show you, because the other blankets don't have it. Look at this. It's so pretty. Everything about this is just so pretty. Like, so the colors are perfect. Everything about it is so pretty. And so when somebody gives you, when you yourself makes handmade items and somebody gives you something that's so well done, well mastered, well put together, nice color combinations, it just like, you kind of like sink into it and you're like, wow, this was made with like actual love, not that fake love, not that gift card love. Nothing against gift cards, but like, it's different when somebody actually takes the time to make something for you. It's just different, right? It's different. It hits different. And it's such a nice blanket. It's so nice. And I was looking, and like, if you look at it, it looks like there's ridges in it. She did like front and back loop. Like, I can go through this and tell you exactly what she did. Like, you know, she did the what's it called? I don't think this is a magic loop, but she did, yeah, it's not a magic loop. She did like chain whatever, and then double crocheted, and then increased and increased until she got into this, and back loop, front loop, changing colors every other row. And it's just such, I can't even like focus on it, like, and tell you. It's just, oh my gosh. Okay, let me get myself together, because I'm like talking all over the place right now. It's just so nice, right? It's so nice when you yourself are the one making stuff, and then finally somebody's like, I'm gonna make you something. And it's beautiful. Like, it's on another level of just really nice. I'm super thankful, super grateful for this. I love this blanket, but this blanket is just, it's a different feeling, right? It's like you appreciate it more. I got this when I didn't know how to crochet. And I would talk to my grandma Lonnie a lot, and I told her, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll make you a blanket." But this time when I talked to her, I was telling her about my crochet. She knows how much I crochet. So it's like a maker making another something for another maker. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much more special. It's kind of like you're showing off. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all were like, "Oh my God, Leia, this is so monotonous." But like, this is just me, like, vlogging my emotions when it came to this blanket. Especially when I first saw it, I was like, I don't care who that blanket for, I'm taking it. And when she said it was for me, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. I love when people like get it. They get me and they make something that they know that I would like. And I love this blanket. And it reminds me of why I got into crocheting and knitting and stuff, even if it's just for myself, is because it's literally like your, how some people like can put their love into a tangible object? Very rarely. So you see it in like art, sculptures, pottery, their passion into something, right? And that's what I had been searching for. And I feel like that's something that any artist really searches for, is to put the emotions into a tangible object for people to see and for people to hold and for people to, theorize and think about. And that's why I'm constantly chasing and getting better at crochet and Tunisian crochet and knitting, so that I can display to the rest of my world like how I feel. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold, but this is why it's like so important to keep like this craft alive. And if you are a designer it's one thing to be a designer and wanting to make money with your patterns and stuff, and you're making stuff that's trendy, but when you're looking at it, I went to school for communications with a minor in art. So it's kind of like I was learning to constantly criticize myself, and it's like, okay, if this was not intentional, if the outcome of what you made is not intentional, then it's not, you should criticize it and keep going. I've always felt like you should always be thriving to improve yourself and get your clear vision along, because sometimes you look at somebody's art and you're like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, they just put it together being like, oh, I'm gonna be as abstract as I possibly can, and even though this is not exactly what I want and not what I'm going for, it still looks cool enough and unique enough for people to like it. And then people who actually look at it and like, I don't get what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you really have to sit there and think and be intentional with the things as an artist, as a designer, as anybody, as a fiber artist, and think like, okay, was this really the target that I was trying to hit? If not, I need to go to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? And I know like some people are like, oh, fiber art is supposed to be fun, but like the little art major person in me who's always trying to critique themselves and trying to be better is like, okay, but is it really? You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all are like, I just want to crochet a little cat or I just want to crochet a little strawberry cow. You know what I'm saying? I love that for you. But like me, I just am always like, okay, I need to be better. I need to do better. This is not what I wanted, So that's just a little tangent. I know some of y'all like, this girl is yapping. But when I see stuff like this, I'm just like, wow, this invokes feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like on an artistic side, it invokes so much feeling and emotion. And it's like, this is what I've been striving for. And the more I find out what that is in myself, I feel like that's when I can start like going on the route of like, okay, now my patterns actually mean something to people. Just like petite knit. A lot of people love petite knit, just like art in general. Some people love, the Mona Lisa. Some people, I don't know anybody who hates the Mona Lisa, but some people who hate the Mona Lisa, or the little can. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people love the can art, and some people hate the can art or pop art, or what's the other one? Keith Irving. Some people love Keith Irving little doodles. Some people hate Keith Irving little doodles. But doodles, oh my god. But it's like, it invokes feeling in some people, and it inspires them. And that's what I'm trying to do. And the first person who I think of is always going to have to be like people like Petite Knit and Betty McKnit, who people love their patterns because it evokes some type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get. And I'm just so excited. And I'm super happy that if you're at this point in the video, I am super happy and so glad that you are coming along with me for this journey. I know a lot of times I haven't been like showing you like what I've been doing until it's done. I'm trying to get better at that. I'm actually saving up to get a better vlog camera, so then I can share with you along the way, like, my journey when it comes to designing and stuff like that. But that's my goal, is to get to the point where my patterns invoke feeling to other people when they make it. Whether it's because it's simple and beautiful, because it invokes some type of whimsical feeling and carefree feeling, whatever. That's what I'm trying to get, and that's my goal. All right, okay. I was on a tangent for about 10 minutes. I feel like that's enough. But I wanted to share with you these things because they are super special to me, and you're super special to me, okay? And that's it. That's it. I'm going to go enjoy my blanket right now and go drink some hot tea before the kids wake up. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's podcast. Let me know down below which one of these things were your favorite. I love everything. I feel like anything that she makes is just golden. And to share with us, like, hey, your grandma Lonnie made me this blanket, and it lasting for like years and years and years. The only thing is, if this was wool, God, this is made out of acrylic yarn, which is fine, right? I love that too. But if this was made out of wool, it would be considered an heirloom. Anyway, that's it. That's it, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna go, probably, like I said, put on some music, sit in a dark room, and just think about how amazing this blanket is. You're like, Alea, you're so dramatic. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, create something gorgeous. Bye, guys.